Good morning. My name is Pope. I'm a grateful recovering drug addict by the grace of God and recovery. I want to share a couple things this morning that was on my mind, about recovery and how my life is today. I live an amazing life today. I'm 31 years old. I've been in drug addiction and alcohol pretty much my whole younger life, my past life. Been bounded by drugs and alcohol, I've always had the urge, even when I wanted to quit doing drugs, I've always had the urge to want to go off and drink, sit at bars and just party, and looked at it like I ain't doing nothing wrong, just drinking. But it began to just lead me right on back down to that road I was going down, that past life, just darkness, man, just pitiful. You don't really see it. You're like, all I'm doing is drinking, there's nothing wrong with that. Before you know it, I was smoking pot, back on drugs, and it's just a chaotic lifestyle, But since I've actually got clean, been completely clean, I haven't drank the drop, hadn't had the urge to, hadn't did any drugs or anything. I've been working program, working the steps, going to meetings, sharing in meetings, and try to share with others what I've got from recovery and learn as much as I can from others that's been in addiction. You'd be surprised at things that I learned from people that's in addiction, that's sitting in meetings and sharing whether they wanted to share or not. It's the little things they share that can help me. And that's what I hope by me doing the rest of my life is providing for others what recovery has done for me. It's like this. I just started actually living my life in peace and have hope and have joy in my life. I look at it like this: if something was to happen to me, an accident was to happen, something was to happen to me today, I'd die a happy man because I'm sober and I'm not stuck in addiction, which I hope doesn't happen. I hope I get to enjoy the rest of my life sober man, be the better daddy figure I can be for my kids, because they need me just like every other kid needs. They need parents to care for them, spend time with them, show them love, because it's part of being a kid. You ain't fully developed, your mind's not fully grown like a grown up, but that's the point of having parents, to teach them things and raise them the way you want to. And that's something I really hadn't did. I always tried to discipline my kids, but I can't sit here and lie and say I put the time in with them that I actually should have. But because of my past addiction and everything, they have a mother. She's put as much time in, did as much with them as she can. She got her hands full, But she's been an amazing mother to my kids, and I'm thankful by the grace of God that I got kids with a girl that I do, because she sure has been there for them, I never put her kids to the side or nothing, even though she'd be working 2 jobs to take care of them, when I was out there doing the shit I shouldn't have been doing, she was busting her ass, working 2 jobs to take care of them, pay the bills, Some things she does, I never agreed with. I didn't like. I guess I'm not gonna really talk about it, but it wasn't nothing to do with drugs and alcohol. It's just the majority of it was me and my addiction. I can't blame her because it's my fault. But sometimes I feel like it ain't just one. It takes 2 to make things work out, and it's just something there. It just wasn't gonna work out the way things was going. But I hope someone can get something out of what I shared. I ain't got a whole lot of time this morning to share, but one that's going in recovery and going through a program, man. I just mean it from the bottom of my heart when I say this. Take your recovery serious. If you're in recovery or you want to go to a recovery program, take it serious, mean it from the bottom of your heart. Even if it don't seem like it's for you, I'm sure if you if you're serious about your program, you do the work, get a sponsor, work the steps, be sincere about it. 12 steps in recovery can change your life. You gotta do the work. Something ain't gonna come overnight. I never believed in recovery, never believed in working the steps, getting a sponsor, none of that, but I assure you 100% it's changed my life, how I feel, who I am today, and what my future's gonna bring. And it's very important to me to stay connected, going to meetings, doing service work, try to help others. It's an addiction and things like that, you know. All right, thanks.